Hola, bienvenidos.
Welcome to beautiful Taxco.
Buenos dias, good morning country collectors, and welcome to our 15th state here in Mexico.
Guerrero.
Today we have found ourselves 2.5 hours south of Mexico City in the Pueblo Magico of Taxco, Mexico's silver capital and one of the prettiest towns we've been to so far.
We can't wait to show you around, but before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any of our future adventures. And stick around to the end when we share our recommendations around town.
Let's start with where we're staying. We found this room on Airbnb for $36 a night. I absolutely love how spacious it is and all the natural light that comes in. The bed is super comfortable and it also comes equipped with a couple of seating areas, a fridge, TV, work desk. One of the best parts though is the terrace located above our room. It has an incredible view of the city below. We could stay up here all day, but we better get to exploring.
Come along.
One of the first things we noticed when pulling into town was just how striking it is. The homes are built up the hillside, with most of them being painted the same traditional white color and topped off with Spanish-style red color roofs. It is very different than every other colonial city we've seen so far here in Mexico.
1, 2.
That is the second thing we noticed when we got here. Most of the taxis are
VW Beetles. They are everywhere and they're pretty cute too.
Yeah, we looked at each other and we're like, we cannot do our hug bug game here, else we would be stuck like this
all day long.
The entire time. So we'll get it out of the way right now and say, hug bug!
Hug bugs! As you can see, these beautiful cobblestone streets can be very narrow and have quite an incline. Something else, these sidewalks are conspicuously absent here. So make sure to keep those peepers peeping because you are sharing this road with traffic coming in both directions.
Now that's a tight squeeze.
That is a tight squeeze, and not because I'm the one making it tight, just for the record.
Yeah, okay. Welcome to the Zocalo, aka Plaza Borda, and sorry for the noise. It seems like every bird has descended on these trees and is just nesting or, you know, chirping, saying good morning. But this is the main meeting point in town. Behind me here you can see the kiosk. It is beautiful. It's surrounded by these benches in the shade under the trees. And then in the front here are the Taxco letters, which make for a great place for a photo op.
On the east side of the Zocalo, you will find the emblem of Taxco, the stunning rose-colored Santa Prisca Church. This parish is considered by many to be one of the most beautiful Baroque churches in all of Mexico. After 10 years of construction, it was completed in 1758. It was funded by Jose de la Borda, a wealthy mining businessman who made his fortune from Taxco's silver mines, which we will talk more about later. And
because today is Saturday, this place is going up. There are people selling stuff all over the Zocalo here.
All kinds of beautiful handicrafts and stuff from the local villages. It's super cool.
Yeah.
You'll also notice surrounding the Zocalo are a bunch of beautiful rooftop and second floor restaurants that not only have delicious foods, but some incredible views.
And on the north side of the Zocalo, you will find the impressive Casa Borda. Jose de la Borda was also the benefactor of this building, which became the residence of the parish priest of Santa Prisca. It has since been converted into the House of Culture of Taxco, which holds workshops, exhibitions, and cultural events.
All right, it's my favorite time of the day. Time to eat. Let's go find some breakfast. So as you can see, these roads are very tight. So even Volkswagen Beetles are having to stop and do little K-turns.
And look at this.
Check out the view that you're getting of this church from Calle de la Palma. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Looks like we have made it to Casa Spratling. Let's head inside and get some grub.
Wow, this place is so relaxing, surrounded by all this greenery. I feel like I'm miles away from the city.
And we actually opened our menu and we learned that Casa Spratling was the house of designer William Spratling, who came here in 1929.
And he made a revolution of silversmithing that still goes on to this day. We actually saw a museum in town that is dedicated to him, so that might be worth checking out.
And you know what Adam went with?
The chilaquiles verde, which is day-old tortillas that are are fried and then covered in this beautiful green salsa. They put some salted beef on top for cecina, and it looks absolutely delicious. And Heidi got
huevos divorciados because, as you can see, the eggs did not agree. One side wanted green salsa and the other wanted red. All right, let's jump in.
that was delicious. Now let's keep this day going.
We are now going to head over to Hotel Posada de la Misión to learn about and explore what they found under the foundation there. Any guesses? Well, come along to see what it is. And one of our favorite things to do is just wander these streets.
There is so much to discover here. Restaurants, bars, galleries, silversmiths. Keep your eyes open for the details like the white rocks mixed in with the dark cobblestones. It is just gorgeous. This is just another one of those details I was talking about. The stonework is so beautiful. Red, green, black, gray, all over the city. It's different and you should definitely take a look. I know a lot of you are probably thinking, wow, this could be a city somewhere in Europe. You know what? You are absolutely right. The Spanish were responsible for designing this place, but something that a lot of people overlook is that while they designed it, they are not the ones that are responsible for building it. It was forced indigenous labor. So while you're here taking in all of this beauty, appreciate the people that are actually responsible for it.
I absolutely love just getting lost in these callejones, these alleyways. They kind of bring you more like up close and personal with all the buildings and the homes here.
They're definitely the cherry on top that makes this an incredible Sunday of a city.
It's true. Do not laugh.
Oh man, it stinks right here.
I just stepped in dog poop, so make sure your eyes are on the ground.
I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing with you.
Ew, we gotta get this off. I feel bad for anyone downwind of me because it is stuck in my shoe, and boy does it smell. We may be a little sweaty, but we have made it here to Posada de la Misión. So back in 2013 when they were remodeling, they actually discovered a pre-Hispanic mine on site. Now for 150 pesos, you can take a 40-minute tour and explore it. So let's head in and do that. Wow, check this out. Down here in the mine there is silver, gold, lead, zinc, pyrite, iron, and quartz. The natives mined here in the 1400s and beginning of the 1500s and would use these extracted minerals and stones in the rituals and as decorative pieces as well as to barter with. Pretty crazy, right? Imagine finding that under your place. Well, when the Spanish got wind that there was silver in the area, they came and set up silver mining operations. Right now there are no working mines here in Taxco, but the tradition lives on through its artisans. Taxco is Mexico's capital of silver and the best place to purchase some, so why don't we go ahead to the market and see if we can find some for ourselves. On Saturdays off the main road there is a huge silver market, and I mean huge. At first I thought there was only like 100 booths. We kept walking and walking and walking. There's hundreds, and the craftsmanship is gorgeous. There's bracelets, necklaces, pendants, earrings, whatever you want, they have it here, so come on down.
If you remember in our Cuernavaca video, I bought this beautiful silver necklace that I was so thrilled about. Well, we figured since we're in Mexico's capital of silver right now, why not find out how much it would cost here? So we just talked to this nice gentleman at this stand, and he told us it would be roughly half of what I paid in Cuernavaca. So if you're looking to pick up some really beautiful jewelry or whatever kind of worked silver, this is the place to do it, and you will get the best price here.
I feel like we were a bit overwhelmed.
So many beautiful options.
And it ends at 4 o'clock and it's like 10 minutes till, but I did end up getting this little ring on top here to complement this other ring. Yes, it is new and Adam has the same exact one. We did an Airbnb experience the other day where we got to make these rings.
It was so cool.
Check it out. We met Gustavo and his daughter Betsa, who helped translate for us at his workshop. Gustavo led us through the entire process, starting with the silver pellets. We mixed the silver with copper and bicarbonate and used a torch to melt it all down into a liquid to form a silver bar. After that, we determined our ring size, cut the silver accordingly, and then heated it up to make it more pliable. From there, we textured the silver and added our stamps to the inside. We then evened out the metal and bent it into shape, forming our ring. The next step was to solder the ends together, followed by sanding, polishing, and shining. And here's the final product. Wasn't that so much fun? Spending time with Gustavo and his daughter Betsa was an incredible experience, and we definitely recommend it.
So just do it.
And look at this, the silver just keeps going and going and going.
All right, we have one more stop today. We've been below the ground, now we're heading to the skies. But instead of walking 20 minutes to get there, we're gonna take one of those cool VW taxis. Let's go find one.
But first, food, because we both getting a little hangry.
Speak for herself.
We have found ourselves here at Del Angel Inn, which is the Angels Inn, and we've been seeing this place ever since we got here.
It's directly across from our balcony, and I've been like, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
It has a beautiful view of the entire city, and it looks a little fancy. So why don't you pause the video and go grab yourself a snack or something to eat, because we don't want you to have food envy, and we want you to join us.
It's the worst kind of envy to have, people. Just go get a snack.
It's true. Check it out. Our food just arrived and it looks absolutely exquisite. We went with the recommendations of our lovely waiter, Milton. He told me I should get the beef medallions, so I got them covered in a nice mushroom sauce, and Adam got
the grilled salmon over a potato puree with red bell pepper sauce on top. The color is so vibrant. I cannot wait to jump in. Wow.
We're in heaven. There's your wings right over there.
The salmon is a perfect medium, so much flavor. That red bell pepper tastes so fresh in that puree, and the texture is just...
I am so excited for this because I feel like we haven't had like a good steak in such a long time. And I know people are either mushroom lovers or haters. I happen to adore them. So let's taste this out. Perfectly cooked. It's got a lot of pepper, which I absolutely love as well. Definitely recommend this dish. Adam just shared his salmon with me, can you believe that? And I can attest to how delicious it is. This sauce is so creamy. I recommend if you come here with somebody to get both dishes and do like a little surf and turf, split them, you won't regret it. And as you can see behind me, the weather has shifted. We're here in the month of June, which is a summer where you tend to see more rain. And in the later afternoon and at night, it's either been like a little bit of rain or a huge storm. So unfortunately, we're gonna take you over here, but just because of the weather, we think that tomorrow would be a lot better. So we will see you then. Just kidding.
Apparently somebody failed her meteorological class in school. She got the cute part down, it's just the pesky weather part.
Yeah, I mean the storm moved quite quickly.
It's true.
So come with us as we get a cab. Come on in.
Yeah. Check it out, I like this.
Me too.
Riding in style.
Woo.
I am really digging this. It's way bigger in here than you think.
Well, that's because they took out the front seat here, and he opens and closes the door with that chain right there.
Genius.
This is so cool. This is our first time being in a VW Beetle in Mexico, actually together ever.
I'm not even sure of the hugging protocol for a game when you're in one. Is it just a constant hug?
Yeah, or more.
Oh.
Just kidding. Woo, we've made it. That was great. We are here where the teleférico leaves, the cable car that is gonna take us up to the mountain to a hotel and restaurant where we are gonna grab a beverage for maybe a sunset, I don't really know, but a great view at least, so come along. What are you waiting for? Get on in here.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, I love a good gondola ride like this.
Hold on.
Wow.
Getting our first little views out here. Wow, this is cool. We're going all the way up there. There's number 4. Woo! I love getting this different perspective. We're so glad you're here with us. Wow, and it just keeps getting better and better as we go up. There's even a waterfall right here. So beautiful. And while we're up here taking this amazing ride, we want to give a shout out to our new patrons.
Kenny, Mark, Tori, Nene,
JP, Julie, Savannah, and Frank. Thank you so much for making this possible and for everything. We appreciate you so much.
Honestly, you are here with us every day on every adventure, and we appreciate you from the bottom of our hearts.
If you would like to join our Patreon community, we will put the link in the description below. Well, it looks like we are heading into where we're getting off, so come along.
Feel on the way down too.
Little rough landing.
Whoa! I think we're safe. Wait. Yes, we're safe. Muchas gracias.
Gracias. Tight squeeze.
Still got my tickets.
The cable car brought us up to Monte Pasco, which is a resort and country club. Wow, this place is huge. They have a couple restaurants and bars. We are gonna grab a couple of drinks. I advise you to do that yourself so we can enjoy this view together. My drink looks delicious, but Adam happens to be wearing his.
Yes, the waiter, I don't know if he was just so excited to see us filming the Country Collector's YouTube channel with you guys, and he dropped my drink and the cacahuates all over the floor.
Oh no.
I mean, it's okay, get rid of my drink, but not my cacahuates.
That's alright, you'll have one very quick.
I got my drink, but most importantly, I got the cacahuates, people. The cacahuates are safe.
And what are they doing tonight?
So I have no idea, but a band has showed up with like 3 tubas, there's some trumpets. They're setting up this huge fireworks array over here. Everyone seems like it's just like another night here, but it looks like a pretty big fiesta to me.
Oh my gosh, and look who's coming out right now. Los Chinelos. We talked about them in our last video in Tepoztlan. We're gonna get to see them dance. This is very exciting.
God, I love Mexico. Thank you for sharing your beautiful culture with us.
What a wonderful day. Again, thank you so much for being here with us. We absolutely love sharing this journey with you, and I mean, we're growing every single day, and we're so grateful for that, and we just love having you here.
We wouldn't be able to do this without you, and it would be nowhere near as much fun without you either.
Yeah.
So thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you for all of your support. We just hit a year here on YouTube, and we're just loving it. And we're, like I said, just blessed and grateful that we're able to do this and able to bring you along and show you Mexico. So yeah, thank you so much. And as we promised at the beginning, we have some more recommendations.
Definitely take the hike up to El Cristo Monumental de Taxco.
There you go.
It is a beautiful view. If you don't feel like walking all the way up to the top of the montaña, you can also get a cab up there. I'm voting cab if anybody wants to split the fare. Another one is La Bendita. It's this great bar on the 2nd floor down in the Zocalo. Not only does it have a great view and awesome music, but 1 or 2 nights a week, I believe they do karaoke.
Yeah, and then they do like 2-for-1 liter drinks as
Liter
well.
drinks, people.
That's where we met Jenny and Kevin from Eat by La Travel. Hey guys. And then also restaurant Flor de la Vida, which is also right above the Zocalo. It has a wonderful view. We got the mole rosa, which is a specialty here, and the chili de nogada as well.
Possibly had the best view that you could get of the Zocalo and the church of any restaurant down there, in my humble opinion.
Yes, and then the last restaurant is Santa Lucia. It's amazing. I would go back for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We absolutely adored that
Do you think they do
spot.
snacks too?
Yeah, y botanas.
Oh, good, good.
So yeah, there's some more of our recommendations. But yeah, thank you again so much for being here. If you enjoyed this video, give us a big thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to
Ding, ling, 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 the bell.
We'll see you
next time.
Adios.